Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today we're going to start with peeling and chopping 3 onions. And once they're chopped, we're going to add them into a plate and place them aside. Then we're going to get 3 potatoes. We're going to peel them and chop them into small cubes. And once we do that, we're going to add them into a plate and place them to the side. We're then going to get 2 to 3 peppers. We're going to cut them and take out the insides and throw them away. Then we're going to chop them into small cubes. And once we chop them, we're going to put them into a plate and put them to the side. We're then going to get 3 to 4 green chillies. We're going to cut them into small pieces and add them into the same plate as the peppers. We're then going to get the following spices. The measurements are up there, but it's going to be 1 tablespoon of chili flakes, and then half tablespoon of salt, ginger powder, garlic powder, cumin powder, black pepper, coriander powder, paprika powder, cinnamon powder, red chili powder, and then turmeric powder. And then that's all the ingredients together. Apart from the sauces, you're also going to require red sauce and white sauce. We're going to get 1 cup of butter into a pot, and once that's melted, we're going to add in the onions and mix them around. Then we're going to add in 1.5 kg of minced meat once the onions are done, and we're going to add in 1 cup of water and mix it again, and then cover it for about 15 to 20 minutes. But check on it in between so that it does not burn. Then once it's done, you're going to add in the spices. Then you're going to stir it, and once you stir it, you're going to add in the potatoes and stir, and then the peppers and stir. Then you're going to cover it for about 10 minutes. Then you're going to add in 1 cup of sweet corn and 1 cup of peas, and then mix that well. And then you're going to cover that for about 10 minutes. Once you do that, you're going to get around 500 grams of red lasagna sauce and add that in and mix it well. And then you're going to fill up a pot with water, and then another large dish with water. And so you're going to put the dish near the stove and the pot on the stove. You're going to add in half tablespoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of oil into that pot, and this is to boil the lasagna strips, and you're going to cover that until the water boils. So once it's boiled, you're going to add in 6 to 7 lasagna strips and let them boil, and once they're boiled, you're going to add them into the large dish so that they do not stick together. And then you're going to add 6 to 7 more strips and let them cook, and then you remove them and add them into the dish too. Then you're going to put the oven on high heat, and you're going to get started on making the lasagna. So you're going to place the lasagna strips onto the baking trays and cut them down to size because they may be too big, and we're just going to adjust that. And once we do that, we're going to get the cheese and sprinkle it on top, and this is just so that it holds the lasagna strips together. And then we're going to add 1/3 of the meat mix onto the baking trays and spread them out, and that's to get an even layer. And once we do that, we're going to get 2 to 3 tablespoons of white lasagna sauce and spread that across the whole baking tray. And once that's done, we will sprinkle more cheese. Then you're going to add the lasagna slices opposite to the way you spread them out on the first layer. And then we're going to add more cheese to make sure it's held together well. Then we're going to add the other 1/3 of the meat onto the lasagna to form the second layer. Once we do that, we're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of white sauce and spread that around. And then we're going to sprinkle some cheese on top and form another layer of the strips opposite to the way we did it on the second layer. Then we're going to add the remaining meat onto the baking trays to 2 tablespoons of white sauce, and then we're going to cover in the remaining cheese. And once we've finished doing that, we're just going to sprinkle some mixed herbs onto that, and then we're we're going to pop that into the oven until the cheese is fully melted and it goes a little goldish brown. Now that it's done, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get notified of my videos, and also share my videos so that other people are aware of it. And so once it's done, you can just serve.